Hello friends, welcome to Digital Taldar. I'm your friend Kunal. So friends, as promised earlier in many of our videos that we are going to come up with WordPress tutorials. So today I am going to start with my first video, and as you can see I have created this website for the purpose of this video. So this is the website which we are going to create today. You can see I have created this website, a dummy website of a cleaning services. So this website is created entirely with the help of free resources. You don't have to pay any money. We are going to create this website with the help of WordPress, Elementor, and though Elementor is also having a paid version, but today we are going to use free version of Elementor. As you can see, I have created this website with the help of free version of Elementor. So we don't need to pay anything, and also WordPress is also a open source platform which is totally free of cost. So you can create this kind of website for your clients or for your own purpose, and this is the way you can demonstrate your services to your clients. So let's now start and let's see how we can create this kind of website. First of all, before starting, I want to show you that what all sections I have created in this website. Now the first most section is this small top bar I have created. Now this top bar is created to create a menu. You can add a menu about us or contact us or any kind of menu or notification if you want to be displayed on the topest of your website. You can add this kind of top bar. Then I have added this main menu section, and you can see in my main menu section I am having logo, I am having menu, and I am having a button, or you can say it a call to action button. Now next section is our hero image. This hero image also comes with a call to action button and a text. And next section I have created, this section tells about your services to your clients, that what kind of services you are providing, and some very small description about your work. And on the right hand side I have added a video. If you are having a video of your work or any kind of video related to your organization, then you can display it on your first page, on your landing page. This gives a very good impact on your clients, clients behavior. They can understand that yes, this is the kind of work we are going to get from the firm. uh, Next is another section. This section shows about your reliability, that you can complete your work uh, with a professional manner, and this is how we can demonstrate this section. Next section shows how you are going to work, what is the procedure your client can contact you. So for that purpose I have added this section, and this section shows you about kind of services you are providing to your client. Like in this I have shown that we are providing window cleaning, gutter cleaning, conventional cleaning, and solar panel cleaning services. So whatsoever kind of services your firm is providing or your client's firm is providing, you can add this kind of section to demonstrate it, to tell your clients. Next is our customer review. Now customer review is very important section in your website, because with the help of customer reviews these are the reviews of your existing clients, and the kind your new clients who want to join you, who wants to you know be a part of your business. They can get assured with the help of your existing customer reviews that yes, to- we are going to get good services, and this gives a very good impact on their behavior, and this gives a very good result to your business also. So you should always having this customer review section in your website. And the last section is our footer section, which comes with some of the important links and your services, and your bottom footer section. So yes, this is the kind of website we are going to create, and this is really very awesome website, a very attractive and eye-catching website. And definitely, if you are having your own website of this kind, it is going to give a very good impression to your clients. And also, if you are creating this website for your client, then also you are going to give a very good, or you are going to get a very good feedback from your client. Like now you can see, as we are also having this button which comes with effect. So whenever you will click this get quotes button, we have created a page which is called contact us page, and your customer will be diverted to this page, and he can fill his details, and he can contact you, he can request a quote from you of your services. Now one page I have created for window cleaning, that these are the menus, these are the services we are providing, and these services we have entered in our menu. So whenever any person want to see in detail about these services, he can go through to the respective page. Like if I click on window cleaning services, then he can go and he can find out what kind of window services and what are the things you are going to explain regarding to this particular service. So these are the pages for individual services we have created, and these are the contact us pages. So, and our logo is also clickable. Whenever someone will click on our website's logo, he will be directed to your home page. So I hope you will like this video, and you can follow me step by step to create this website. Now I want to tell you something, that I have also used Photoshop to get some design element in this website. Like I have created this logo with the help of Photoshop. I have created this background, this circle background, with the help of Photoshop, which help us to make this website more attractive. Like these images you can see. Now these effects which we have got, the square box effect which we have in this particular image, I have added these square boxes with the help of Photoshop. So by adding these very small elements to your photos and to your backgrounds, you can enhance the uh, beauty of your website. And though this Elementor itself have a very good ability to give you a good graphics effect. Like this square you can see, I have made it this square with the help of Elementor itself. I have not used Photoshop in this. So yes, you can get a very good designing element with the help of Elementor itself. So I will show you step by step how we have created, and what on what particular thing I have used Photoshop, on what particular thing I have achieved from Elementor itself. So let's start this video, and let's achieve this same kind of website. And please keep following, and please watching till the end. I have logged into my WordPress dashboard. This is our WordPress dashboard. So friends, in order to demonstrate this website, I have already installed all necessary elements like our theme and our plugins, so that we can work fast. So in appearance, we will go to theme, I have installed extra theme, and how you can install theme in WordPress. You can go to add new button, and then you can select whatsoever theme you want to work with, and you can install that theme into your WordPress dashboard. Now I have also installed required plugin which will help us to achieve this website. I will show you what plugins I am going to use. These are the plugins I am going to use: Contact Form 7, Elementor, Elementor Header, Footer and Blocks, Elementor Kit Lite. So these are the plugins I am going to use to work for this website. I will show you now how this website looks like at present. So this website looks like this right now because we have not done any kind of work in this website. So this is the raw form of this website. Whenever you will install this extra theme, this is the default uh, look of this and layout of this website. Now we are going to convert this default look into that new look, and we are going to convert it in totally different and awesome website. So let's start now. First we are going to create our home page. For that we have to go over here in this pages and add new page. Here we are going to create our home page. So we are going to name this page home. This is going to be our home page. We are going to disable these sections. These are the sections which are default sections of this theme. We are going to disable all these sections because we are going to create this website from scratch. We are going to create totally new website, and we don't want any of the element of this theme. We just need blank page on which we can create our design. So we are going to disable all these sections. And click on publish. Now our setting is saved. Now we can click on edit with Elementor. Now what is Elementor? Elementor is a page builder which help us to create awesome and beautiful looking websites. You can create any of the design. If you are also designer and if you know how to design a website, then you can design the layout of your website on Photoshop or any kind of designing software, and then you can convert that design into a form of website with the help of Elementor. This is a very cool and very nice page builder, and with the help of this you can create awesome websites like the one we are going to achieve right now. So this is the interface of Elementor. Here on the left hand side we are having modules. With the help of these modules we have to create our website, and this is just a pick and drop. You have to, if you want, for example, if you want to add title, then for adding title first you have to add a section. So these are the section: single section, 2-column section, 3-column section, 4-column section, and there are many more options. Now if you are having one column section, I am adding this one column section. If you want to add heading, you just have to pick this heading module and drop into this section. Now you can add your heading in this page. So this is how this page builder works. It is very fun to work with Elementor. Now to achieve our design, we want to have section with two columns. I am adding section with two columns. Now our first page, our first column is our hero image, where we are having background image and a call to action button and a text and a small image next to it. So how we can achieve it? Just click on the three dots, these six dots, and first we have to add background image to it. I have already in advance installed all the media library, all the images in the media library, so that I can save time. If you want to add any more media, any more image in your media library, just go to upload files, select files, and you can upload any of the images you want to use in this website. So I have already done that. So this is the image I want in the background of our hero image. So select it and insert media. Now our media is inserted, but we have to now give it a styling. So first thing is we are going to keep it fixed, because whenever we will scroll the page, that background image is going to be fixed. It will give a very cool parallax effect. Let's increase the size of this whole section. For that purpose, we have to select layout, and in layout we have to select mid height, and I am going to keep the width of this section 1200. Now we have to add our text. I have added the text of my hero image. Now let's give styling to this particular section, this column. Now the color, Now I want to give it a new color, so let's select the color. I have already selected colors I am going to work with. So this is the blue color which I am going to have for my text. Now in styling, change the color of text. So let's change the background so that we can get it more visible. Again we have to go into the styling and change the background color from here. So we have changed the background color. Now let's see in topography. I want monster head for this topography. Monster head is a very cool looking font, and it looks very nice and very attractive and very clear and readable. So I am using this monster head font in the entire website. I have increased the weight, and also I am going to increase the size of this text. So it will look like this. Now let's add button. So I have added button. Now again we have to work with the styling of this button. Here also we are going to use Monstrate as our font in the website. Constantly everywhere we are going to use this font Monstrate. And I want to tell you one thing: you should be using single font throughout the website. You can have different sizes and boldness level of your font as required in each section, but the font should be same. It will give consistency, and it will make your website more clear and easy and readable and user friendly. So here also I think I should increase size a little bit, like 1.3. Now let's change the color of button. For the purpose of color of this button, I am using this color. So now it looks much better. We can also get this fonts bold a little bit, which will get it more easy to read. So to increase the boldness of this font, again select topography and from 500 to 700. These are more bolder and easy to read. The most important thing is we don't want here click here. We want, because we are making a website of window cleaning services, so it will be much better if you write get a quote. Anyone, any person, any of your client want to contact you, then he can request a quote of your services. So I'm going to write get a quote. Get a quote. Yes. So here we can also add effects to this button. Go to styling and we can add effects to this button. Hoover, and I am going to select pulse. Whenever anyone will mouse over on this button, it will give this pulse effect. This looks very cool and attractive. I am also going to add background shadow, box shadow of this particular button. See how it looks like. So this is the back box shadow. I am going to reduce darkness. Now it looks cool. See, now we can also do one more thing. We can give the border radius. Yes, see, this whole section is complete now. Only one thing is left. We should add some padding from left, right and bottom to give it more space. So to give padding in this whole column, we should select this whole column from this button, edit column section, and we will go to advanced and we will give padding of 40. Now yes, this is how it looks like. Now first we are going to add an image to this side of the right hand side column. Again click on the column, or you can just add image like this. Just drag this image module to this column and we can add our image. I am using this image. Yes, this is the image I am going to use over here. Now you can also get these kind of images for free. There are many websites which provide you royalty free images like PNG and freeimages.com, and there are lots of websites you can go through. So this is the image we are going to use. Now we want it to be more precise, so let's adjust the size of this image. I don't want it to be very much big. I can drag this section over here. Yes, like this. The image should be more bigger. Let it be 90. Yes, my image is bigger. Now I want this image to be overlapping to this section, which gives a very cool effect. So the image is selected and I am going to give it a negative margin. This is how this our first section is going to look like. Now, as I told you earlier that there are many designing elements which Elementor itself provides us, and we can create a very beautiful designs with the help of Elementor itself. You have seen in my introduction video that we are having curve over here in this box, which looks very cool. So let's see how we can achieve this curve. Select it. We are going to select this section, and in styling we will click on border, and this is the top border. We want to give radius in our top border. See, so you can see that this is getting curved. We will get a little bit more. Like this. So we have achieved this curve, and this looks very cool. So this kind of designing element is provided by Elementor itself, and you can create these kind of designs which looks very cool. I think we need some more padding over this side, because there is a difference of padding over here and here, and we should try to keep our image in center. So let's do it. Now again we have to select this in advance. I think we need to get this thing done by the help of adding some margin over the over the left side. I have added margin of 30 pixels. See, you can shift this image also a little bit of back. And some more margin in this section. So you have to play around with these margins and paddings so that you can create a desired output. Yes. Now I think the background image is not clearly visible as it should be. So let's do some changes in our background image. You can see we are having parallax effect. The background effect is fixed. We have added parallax effect in our background image, and how we have done is we have selected in style, we have did it fixed. So we are getting this parallax effect and our background image is fixed now, but this should be clearly visible. I am going to do some changes in this size of the background image, and I am going to select this cover. Yes, now we can see that our background image is completely visible. This looks much better now. Over here, this section is complete now, and we will head over to the next section, and let's see how we are going to create our next section. To create our next section, we again want to add sections with 2 columns. Now in this section we are having two columns. In this column, our left hand side column, we are going to have our text, and in our right hand side column we are going to have our video element. So let's add our text in our left hand side column. Let's add heading. Now I am going to insert our heading text. This is our heading text. Let's change the styling of our heading text. Now what we can do is, instead of copying our color again and again, we can copy our styling from here. Like in this section, I am going to copy styling of this section. I am going to add styling of this section over here. Just click on paste style. So you can see, without changing text, I have just added the style of this title into this title. But I don't want it to be exactly same. I just want to copy the color. I just want to have the same color, so I have copied this styling. But I want there should be some difference in the boldness of this title or this heading element. So to change the boldness, we have to go to topography, and you can change it from 900 to 500, or maybe 600. I think this is good. This looks good. Now add some more text below this heading. For that we have to drag this text editor, and I will insert some more text below this. Yes, I have inserted the text which I want to be displayed below this section. Now this is a dummy text, and now let's also do some styling with this text. Go to style, and we are going to change the color of this text. It should be completely black, which is clearly visible and readable. In topography, I am going to select it 1.5, or we can do it 1.2. I think this is much better. Yes. This section is completed. Now in this column we have to add our video. You can add YouTube videos if you are having video of your firm or video displaying your work. You can add that video in this section. You should be having that video uploaded on YouTube, and then from YouTube you can paste the link of that video, and that video will get displayed in this section. So first of all, as you have seen, I am having that circle design which I have created with the help of Photoshop. I am going to insert that image in the background of this section. Select this section from here, go to style and add background. So this is the dotted image which I have created. The size of this image is 500 into 1150 pixels. Insert it. See, this image is inserted in the background of this column. Now what we want that video. So for that we have to select another module. You can see this is a video module. Drag this module over here, and we are having our video inserted in this. This is a default video, but you can add any video by pasting the link of your YouTube channel or that particular video in this area, and it will get displayed over here. This is the video which I have originally pasted. Now you can see this video, and this whole content is on the upper side of this column. So one more changes we have to do in our setting of this whole section. Select this section and select in vertical alignment, select middle. So this whole content is going to be displayed in the middle of this section. See, it looks cool and much better. We should be also having some padding. This title is very much close to the upper section, so we should be having some padding to give it more nice look. So select, or we can select this title, and we can add our padding by selecting it from advanced. In advanced, change our padding. You can add 50 pixels of padding. See, now I think it is much better, and a little bit padding from the left side also. To add the left side padding, select the whole section, advance, and change it from left padding. It should be 20, and right padding also 20. See how it looks like. Now I think it is much clear and much good. So we have completed and we have created this section. It looks good and clear. We are having our text over the left side, our title text, and our regular text, and we are having our video over the right side of this section. This looks good. Now we are going to create our third section. To create our third section, we have to insert three columns. We have selected three columns and we are going to create our third section. Now what element we are going to use? We are going to use image box in this third section. Type image and we are going to use this image box in this. Insert this element here. First we will design one column and we will copy that design to other two columns so that we can save our time. Let's do it. Now we are going to add image. First image is this. Insert it. See, we are having our first image. Add title to it. Now we are going to add description to it. And now we are going to style this section. First give it a background image, or it is a background color. Select this section and give it a background color. From here I am going to select this blue. We also have to be very consistent with the colors of our website. There should be not more than two colors we should use in our website. Sorry, this is certain text. Select this and then in back change the background color. So we are having a background color. Now change the color of this text to white. And we also have to change the color of this description to white. We have to increase the size of this image. It will be good. Now I want this image to be a little bit of circle. It looks like it should be in a circle. So I am going to create a radius of this image. 70. So this image is in circle right now. You can see. Or somewhat more, little bit more. You can do it 80. Now it is complete round circle. It looks cool and good. Now what else? We should add border to it. In advance, add border, solid, and color should be white. I have added border. Now I should add some padding in between this border and this image, and this text and this border. Select. this and add padding. Top should be 20 and bottom should also be 20 and left 10, right should be 10. Yes. Let's see how it looks like. This is how this section is looking like. I think this section is complete now. One more thing I am going to add in this section, it is the Hoover effect in this image. Whenever someone will hover his cursor over this image, it will give a bouncy effect. So select this area again and select Hoover animation pulse. You can see it looks cool. We are done with one section. Now what we have to do, we have to copy this section because we have done all styling in this section, so we don't need to repeat this all style in this complete process again, and we can just copy this style and duplicate it to other sections. So just duplicate this section one and twice, delete these empty sections. Now we have to change image, our text and background color. One more thing we have to do, we have to change this text font, as default is different and we are using, okay, it is mustard itself. Okay, we have got a mustard and change it to boldness, change it to 600. Yes, it looks good. Same over here. It is also mounted now. Now we can again copy it because here the font is not selected. Just do one thing, again copy this and paste style. Again here paste style. So we don't have to change the font, you can just paste the style of this section. Now we have to change the background color. It was different. Select the color. This is the background color I am going to use for this section. Yes. And change the image. Let's select this image, and we have to change the size of this page because it is not in proper align with this box. So change the size of this image. Yes, now it's look good. Now select this section over here. I have to change the image again and select this, and here also I have to change the size. So I have completed this section. See how it looks like. When I will open it, looks like this. So I think it should be stretched. It is now having padding on both the corners. I don't want this padding because this is not looking good. I should be having this column stretched. So select this dots and select full width. Now let's see how it looks. Now awesome. I think this is much better. So this column is completed. We have completed this column. The design is now getting much better. We are having effects over here. Now let's design our next section, which is how it works section. Let's do it. In this section, again we want two columns. Let's add the content. I'm going to add heading and a image. And in the right section, I'm going to add text editor. Now first, I'm going to add our heading. And I'm going to change style of our heading. Select font color. Select topographic. Should be plan and weight should be 600. Let's add our image. This is the image I have used. I have entered the image. I am reducing the size of this image. Now I am going to add content over the right side. I will quickly add content in the right side. I have added content over the right side. Now let's do some styling in this. I use two elements over here. One element is heading, heading, and the second element is text editor. There is much gap between this, so I think I should reduce the gap by doing some negative margin. The 30 will be good. Here also I will add negative margin of 30. Now you can see, let's look how it looks. See, this whole area is very much close to the above column, so we have to add some padding between this. Let's do it. See. And here also we are going to add some padding. Left over here, add some padding. Okay, this one. See, this section is also completed. I'm going to add a effect on this image, scrolling effect. See how I can do it in advance. I'm going to add this motion effect. See, now it is good. This section is completed. Now we are going to start our next section, which is services section. I am going to add 4-column section to create our services section, because we are in 4 services. So now add 4-column section. This one. In this also, as we have done earlier, you will first complete 1 column and then you will duplicate it and you will change the image or text, whatever you want to do. So let's do it. I'm going to add image in this section. And now I am going to add button. Now we are going to get styling. We are going to do styling of this particular section. Now in button, I want it I want to name it window cleaning. Topography monstrate should be 1.5, this big one. Let's take it 1.3. We have to reduce margin between this image and this button. I want this button to overlap this image. Go to advanced. This is it. I think I should reduce the size of this font. To 1. I'll show you why I'm doing it. I want this button to be transparent. So background image is 0, and I'm going to add border. I have to change the radius to give that designing which I have done. So radius, not all over, it should be in the top side and the left. So bottom. Let's see how it is looking. Now I have to give some padding and gap. Of 20. Now you can see this button is looking very beautiful, but because of the background color matching with the border of this color, the visibility is not that much clear. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this button, yes. Now our button is clearly visible, and we will link this window cleaning page to this button, so whenever anyone will click on this button, he will be redirected to the dedicated page. As I have told you, I am going to now duplicate this section, so let's duplicate it. Four times and remove this section. Now we have to change name of this button and photo. Let's change the background photo, this image. Next image I am going to take is I'm going to name it gutter cleaning. Next image is this. I'm going to name it conventional cleaning. And next image is this. I'm going to name it solar panel. This section is done now, and one thing we have to do, we have to remove the gap between these images. You can see there is gap between these images and there is padding over here. We should remove this to give it much more good looks to this section. Now I want to select it. To remove this gap between this section, I have to select no gap. See, gap is removed, and now I have to change the padding also. That so from here select it full width. See, we can also add padding below this button, so let's do it. Select this button, add padding below this. So this is not going to work like this. I think it's 0. We should take this button much more. We should add some more negative margin in this. Yes. I'm adding more negative margin in these buttons to align these buttons equally and have some gap from below. Now it is looking much better and good, but you can see this button is now have gone inside this box. So let's get it done right. It should be coming out little bit, which will give much better effect. Now it is looking good. So we have completed our services section, and it is looking something like this. We can add in that bounce or pulse effect in these buttons also. Let's do it. See, this is the effect we have got after adding this pulse effect. It is looking very good. Now we have completed this section. Now next section is our customers review, or I can say testimonial section. Let's do it. Now we are going to create our testimonial section. For creating our testimonial section, I am adding one column. First, I will add our heading. This is our heading. I am going to copy style for this heading from this section, and I will paste this style to achieve the same font size and color. To center. Now this is looking good. Now I am going to add columns below this heading. Click here, insert sections. First, we are going to complete our one section, and then we'll duplicate it for other. I am using testimonial module. Add image. You can insert the name of your customer. I am going to first design this section completely, and then I will copy it for other. I'm going to remove this designation part, and instead of this designation part, I'm going to add star ratings. Like, let's see how I can do. Type on Google emoji for web. There are many websites Let's open the first website, emojicopy.com. And I'm going to search for stars. This is the star I'm going to use in my testimonial section. Copy it. Now remove this designation in this title. We are going to paste that emoji. This is how you will achieve this. Now I will duplicate it. And remove this one extra column. Now I have to change the color of this background. Select the required color. Click on this section and change the background color. This is how it appears now. Now we have to change the background color of this section so that we can easily read the text, and this will also enhance the beauty of this section. I'm going to select white color for the background. See. And also I'm going to change padding and margin. Okay. Now it looks good, and I'm going to do it for all other sections. Now let's give some column gap between these. 5 from left and 5 from right. Same here. See, we should also having some margin between this top one. This header is very much close to this column boundary. So add padding of 20 from top and 20 from below. Sorry, I think. Select this entire section and now we have to give padding 20 from top and 20 from below. You can increase some more padding. I think 40 will be much better. Yes. Now it is good. Now the font color of this name should be changed. Select the font color. And change it to this one. You can also change topography. Now it is more better. Boldness should be 700. Now it is good. Do it for all. Now just do one thing, also change the color of this text, and as always we are doing copy it and paste the style, all of them. Paste style. So this is just for the demonstration purpose. You can change the name of your clients, like one is Geo and the second one should be different, the third one should be different, and the fourth one should be different. So I will show you. Our next client is Mr. Ashish. So you can select images like this and you can make your customer testimonial or review section, and we are done with our customer testimonial and review section. You can see if you want to add some more gap between this, we can also do that. Let's do it. I think more gap will look much better. So, this is looking much better now. So we have completed our customer review section, and our next section we are going to create is our footer section. I think let's first create our pages, friends. I think I should complete our pages first. I am going to create pages for our services: window cleaning, gutter cleaning, conventional cleaning, solar panel cleaning. I think I am creating one page for window cleaning, and similarly you can create all other pages. So let's do it first, and then we will create contact us page, which will be linked to our buttons over here. Get the code, and over the button which we are going to give in our menu section. So let's first create our window cleaning page. Add new page. And we will give this page a title: window cleaning. And same, we are going to disable all these sections because we are not using it. And go to edit with Elementor. Here we are going to create our window cleaning page. Let's start designing that page. First I am going to add a title. For that I am going to take single section. I will add title with the help of heading. Why to hire a professional window cleaning service? Now let's do styling of this heading. There is no need to worry about styling. See how I did this. I copied styling from the previous heading and I have pasted it over here. It is that much simple. Now we are going to add another single column. And in this column I am going to add one image, a background image, Let's select our background image for this column. This is the image I am going to use. Friends, I have downloaded image. The downloaded image is 500 into 500 pixel, but I want to use this image in this section as I told you, and that section I want it to be in this size, 500 into 1150 pixels. So I have did this. I have changed the size of this image with the help of Photoshop. You can also do the same. Now let's insert this image. See, I have inserted this image, but now it is not visible because there is no content in the box. So I will add content in the box. Let's take text editor and paste our content. This is our content I am going to use. So what we are going to do is, let's change the styling of this text. Black, topography master it, and size 1.5 and justify. Now I am going to add padding to get this whole content on one side. See, now our image is visible. We are also going to add some padding over the right side. Over the right side, I think padding of 100 will be okay. And over the left side, I should increase it a little bit more. I think 430 will be the perfect position. Now here it is. What we are going to do now, you can see the image is repeatedly coming, so we have to adjust the image properly. The image is behind this whole box, so we'll select this image. We'll select the image position, center, repeat, no repeat. Now I think the center will be, we have to change the position again. Let's do it custom. So for custom positioning, you can set it left, right, up, down. So let's take it up, 300, negative 300, and negative 50. So it is looking like this. Let's also add some margin, some padding over here. Select it, left side, go on the right side. Okay, we are going to take equal padding of 60 from both sides. And for this image, create it. Okay. A little bit more down I have to take it. Let's also select it. Positioning of the content is the middle. Let's also take it a bit more down. Okay, fine. Now, as you can see, as you have seen my earlier introduction, we are having green background also over here, so let's add a green background to it. Over here we have added image, and we are also going to add a background color, which is green. So you can see we have inserted both color and image, but now we have to increase the size of image because the image portion is covering the half of the area. We have to adjust the image accordingly. So yes friends, this is a time taking process because you have to try and test the perfect position. Yes, I think this is perfect, and I think the text should also be shifted a little bit more over the right side. Now I think this is good. This is good now. So this column is completed. Now let's add another column. Let's view. If you want to preview the page, you can preview it from here. So let's preview the page, how it looks like. So okay, this is good for now. Let's add another column in this. Now we are going to add one more column. This time I am going to add two section column. Here I am going to give this right side column blue color, and over here on the left side column we are going to have image. So let's do it. Select this column and add a background color. And here I am going to add an image. Yes, now I am going to add here title, heading, and in the below I am going to add image icons, icon list. Okay, now let me insert the text and or bullet points. I will quickly do that. I have added my title. This is the heading tag and this is the icon list. So I have added it, and let's do some formatting in this. that is good. And one more thing I have to do, I have to overlap this image in this column, which looks very cool and stylish. Let's do it. First I'm going to reduce the size by padding. Now with the help of negative margin, I am going to achieve this design. See, we did it. So we have also completed this column procedure, we follow column. Now let's add another column, which is our pricings. So here also I am going to add two columns. We have added this section with two columns. Same, I am also going to give a color background in our left hand side column, and I am going to add image in our right hand side column. Let's do it. I am going to select my color. This is the color I have decided. Let's select the entire column. In style, change the background color. And over the right hand side, I am going to add an image. So okay, let me upload the image. I have not uploaded that image in my media library. Upload file. Our image is uploaded. Let's insert it now. Our image is inserted. Now I am going to add content over the left side. Our pricings, the services which we are providing, we are going to show the pricings for that services to our clients in this section. I have added pricing for our services in this section. One more thing I think we should do, we should have some gap between these two columns. So from here, and we should also remove gap between these two columns. So to remove the gap between these two columns for the image and our text, we should select column gap, no gap, and from top I'm going to add margin. I think margin of 50 will be good. Yes, over this page is completed now. You can see if you want to add some margin here between this heading text and between this column, you can do that also. From top, the margin of 50, and in title also let's add some margin because we are going to get our menu above this, so we should having some gap between our menu and our title. So let's do it. Okay, our page is complete. Our page for the service window cleaning is complete. Similarly, you can design all other pages. There can be a different designing, and you can make all the page in different designs, but this is the procedure. You can do it. Let's see how this page looks like now. Let me publish it. Let's add a gap between these two columns also, similarly of 50, and then update it. Let's see how a page looks like now. See, this is the page we have designed. Okay, good. Our page is completed. Now we are going to design our contact us page. Let's complete our contact us page. Now we are going to create our contact us page. So let's design it. Again, we have to go to add new page. And name this page contact us. We have to disable these settings and click on edit with Elementor. Before coming to this Elementor, we should create our contact form from our dashboard. We have downloaded a plugin called Contact Form 7, which has enabled this option of contact in our dashboard menu. From here we can create new form, we can add new form, and we can integrate new form. So we are going to create a form. As you can see, there is a default form created So we can create our form with the help of this default form. We can do our required changes in this form and we can continue with this form. Let's click on edit. This is the default form created. Now we can change the topic and labels of this form according to our requirement. So let's do it. Our labels here given are your name, which we required, your email, which is also required. Here in subject we can change it to your phone. We want our customer to provide us their phone number so that we can contact them regarding our services. Any customer who want us to provide their service, he should provide us his phone number. So let's write here and ask customer to give their phone number. Your phone, and over here also we can enter your dash phone. Now here instead of this default message which is return your message, we can ask customer something different, something very much specific. So I am going to write here this message, and last this is given submit button and the text of submit button is submit. So we can change it and we can write something like request a quote. So by doing a little bit of changes in this form, we have created form for ourselves. You can ask any kind of information from your client, from your customer, from visitors of your website, whatsoever is relevant according to your business by doing changes. Or if you want to add something new, then you can add from these options given on the file. Suppose you want someone to provide date, then you can do this. You can click on the date button and it will get inserted into your form. So on the above this form area you will get these buttons which will help you to ask relevant data from your clients. If you want to add drop down menu and in the form of drop down you want customer to provide any information, then you can do it over here. There are checkbox, there are radio buttons, there are lots of options you can play with. So for now I just want this information which I feel is relevant to the business I am making for this website. So let's go and insert this form into our page. So how we can insert this form? There are two options. You can insert it with the help of this shortcode, and one default option you will get in Elementor. I will show you. First save it. I am going to refresh this page. Now I am going to make this contact us page in two parts. I want two columns. In one column I am going to insert form which we have created, and in another column I am going to insert my headquarter address to give more relevance and confidence to our customers and clients who are approaching us with the help of this contact form. Let's add contact form in this column. And I'm going to add our content in this column. Let's add margin in this column also. Padding. Take it down, take this column we have done a little bit of change on what we have done on my demo site. I think this design is also looking very much good. Oh yes, you can do it. And we are going to change the color of this button. Let's give it a Hoover effect. Okay, the option of Hoover effect is not available. You can only change the color in case of if you want to do it, but I don't want to do it. So let's do one more thing. If you can change topography, in topography select demonstrate, size 1.5, it is big, a bit small. Okay, let's change padding. And from above, and from bottom, from left and 15 from right. This is looking good. So our contact form is completed. Now we can add this contact form into our buttons wherever you want to enter it. So I will do it. First we are going to now create our header and footer section. So let's do it, friends. To create our header and footer, we have downloaded one plugin, and the name of this plugin is Elementor header footer block. Friends, this is a very good plugin, and you can create awesome and beautiful header and footer designs with the help of this plugin. This plugin helps you to create beautiful header and footer, and with the help of this plugin you can enable your custom design header and footer into all the pages of your websites. So I will show you how we can do and create our header and footer in this plugin. Let's start. Whenever you will download this plugin, you will get an additional option enabled in our appearance tab with the name of header footer blocks. Click on this option. Here we can create our header and footer. As you can see, here there is a button given, add new. Click on this button. Now here it is asking us what you want to create. Now at first we are going to create our header. So name this section header. In this option we are going to select header. Now it is asking us choose the display option. We are going to choose for entire website. I want this header to be displayed on entire website. And friends, this is the beauty of this header. This is the beauty of this particular plugin about which I am talking, and this helps us to use this header into the entire website. And there are many other options you can choose from this drop down, and you can use this header anywhere in your page. So for now I am going to use it for the entire website. Here you can select user role, but I am not going to go through this. There is no required for me in this to use this section. So after selecting, click on edit with Elementor. Now our website header is in two part. One is top bar header and one is main header. So first we will enter one single section. Actually we can enter section with two columns. That will be much better. Enter section with two columns, and these two columns you can, this is, we are creating our header, so you can enter about us page, contact us page. You can, whatsoever you want to get displayed on the topmost of your website, you can display it over here, whether it is time, whether it is any kind of notification. So right now I am going to add notification. For example, I am going to write notification about festive discount offers up to 50%. Now I will design it, change the color. I will color it white. Now it is not visible, but later on it will be get visible to you. Let's give it a background color into the entire section. See, I am using this color consistently because I have decided that I am going to use these two colors as a theme based color for this website. So you also have to decide what color you want to be used in your entire website. It should be one or two color you should use consistently on your entire website. This will give your website a beautiful look. See, now I think this is written, this written is very much big, so we can reduce the size of this section, this text. Okay, here in this section I am going to write one more notification. Let's write something like we are following all the COVID guidelines, and also reduce the size of this. Let's change the color and reduce the size to 1 point in em 1.3. It should be similar, and we should also change the font. Moderate. Here also font should be moderate. Now this text should be aligned to right. Our top section is completed, and this section should be also aligned to the left one. And let's do one more thing. it a full width. Yes, so our top bar is complete. Here you can also enter your menus if you want, like about us, contact us, or you can also add a button if you required. So you can utilize this section as per your requirement. And right now, as I have written notification, the best form to use this section is to put your notification which you want to be displayed at first to whomsoever visiting to your website. If you are having e-commerce website, then you can use notification of free COD, or like I have used festive discount. So whatsoever requirement you have, you can use it according to your need. Now below this I am going to add our main menu. So let's do it. We have created our main menu already into the backend of our dashboard. Now let's do it. I think we have not created. Let's first create it. Let's first create it. I publish this much of our work so that I can save it. Let's check out first I have created our menu or not. First we have to create our main menu. That will be done with the help of menu section under appearance menu. Okay, we have not created. So first create our menu and then we will insert it in our heading. So name it main menu. You can name it anything you want. Create a menu. Now, as I told you, we have created pages. A page of window cleaning, home page, contact us page. So whenever you will create a page, it will be automatically displayed in this section, and you can insert it like you want to insert home page and your service page. Click on add and it will get added to your menu. Now you can also change the position, like first we want our home menu to be get displayed, and then I want my services to be get displayed. So our service is window cleaning and I have assigned it next to our home. Now we are also having some more services, so I want these services to be displayed. So as we have not created page for these services, so these are not visible over here, but there is one more option. By going to the custom link, we can create our menu. Now the next service which we provide to our clients are gutter cleaning, add to menu. Next service is conventional cleaning, add to menu. Next is solar panel cleaning, one more thing we can add to our menu is about us. This about should be after home. You can add gallery also. In gallery we provide images of our work. So I have added gallery also. Okay, let it be over here at the last. So in this way I have added my menu. I can also add contact us, but for contact us I am going to use button. So I will show you how we are going to add our contact us page to this menu. click on primary menu section and save. Now again go to our header and footer block. Edit with Elementor. Now I am going to add, our menu is divided into 3 sections, 3 columns. One is logo, and in the center of our menu we are having our menus, and then we are having our button. So let's add 3 columns section. These are 3 column section. In first column we are having our logo image. So add image and insert our logo. Our logo is inserted. Let's reduce the size. Okay, and let's also reduce the size of this area because we are going to add a button which is very small. Now we are going to add our menu in the center of this heading. So search for menu, and we are going to use nav menu over here. Now you will get option in drop down of the main menu which we have created in the backend. See, our menu is inserted over here. Our menu is inserted over here. Now we have to adjust the size and all other things. Let's do it. I want my content in middle, so I will select vertical line middle like this. I will give heading from the left, '25. The top 10. Let's change the font size of our column or menus from styling. Topography is master it. Okay. Less center line. Okay, this is done. Now I want to add a button. Drag this button module. It should be in center. Let's change the text. Cat code. Change the color. Change the border radius. If you can add shadow in this box, it looks good. And we can also add shadow in the entire section. See, now there is a shadow in this entire section, and it will help us to differentiate this column from the below one. So there is a small differentiation you can feel. So our beautiful header is complete now, and now let's create our footer. But first let's I will try to add a small animation effect in this button. Let's do it. It looks cool if we will add a animation in this button. Hoover animation pulse. See, it looks cool. So our header is complete, and it is applicable to all our pages. Let's see. So friends, our header is applicable. Now you can see. Now we are going to create our footer section. To create our footer, again we have to click on appearance and header and footer. Here we have to click on add new, and this time we are creating footer, so we are going to name it footer. Again, now this time we are creating footer. From drop down where we are going to select footer, and this is also we are going to get applicable on the entire website. Click on publish. Now click on edit with Elementor. Now our footer section is divided into 4 columns. In first column we are having our image and social media. In the second column we are having our menus. In the third column we are having our important links, and in the fourth column we are having our map. So as per your requirement you can add and subtract columns. If you want to make it for 2 columns or 3 columns, whatsoever is the requirement, you can make it according to it. So for now I am making 4 column footer. Let's select 4 column footer. In this, first I will give background color. Now I will add image in the first column. This is the image of our logo. We can reduce the size of image. Now I will do some basic setting, like I will click here, I will do changes in the column. I want it to be mid height. I want all the content in the middle. Now I am going to add social media below this logo. Let's style these social icon. I want it in circle. Custom colors. With black background and small size. I am going to increase the padding. You can add more logos if you are having more social media icons. Now I am going to add our menus. For that I will add title and text. You can also add menu with the help of anchor menu, and there are many other options, but I am using text. I will write text like about us. I will show you like about us, and I will link this about from our pages with the help of this link button. I will link our page to this text, and whenever anyone will click it from here, it will get diverted to our about us page. So let's complete it. So I have added our columns, our menus, and here I am going to add our address in the form of map. Google Map, drag it. Sorry, I am going to drag it in this section. Delete it from here. And lastly, we are going to add our footer bottom, where we will write our copyright text. For that I will add a single column. I will give it a background color. I will add a text in it. And I will add some negative margin of top for the entire section. I am going to take this entire section upright. Our footer is complete. It is very easy and it is very clean. So you can also create a beautiful and attractive footer with the help of this footer Elementor option. Let's save it. So friends, our footer is also now applied to our website, and this footer is applied on the entire website. If you will go to any of the page, like if you want to go to our window cleaning page, you will get our header and footer in this page. So this is applicable on the entire website. So this is the way you can also create a beautiful professional website for your business, for your client's business, or and this will help you to get a very good client base. See. So friends, I hope you have liked the video. Next time we will come up with another video. We will come up with another tutorial with a new website design, and we will try to design something new next time. For now, goodbye and take care.